The celebration was awesome. She did some great stuff for Valentine's Day with the fondue party. There were a few things she did that helped the family, but overall...
Those are the good times.
Those are the good
times.
times.
You gotta be good in the bad times too.
Yeah, and so it's like, well, you know what? It's really difficult to be a sister wife with someone who you feel doesn't have your back.
I'm convinced Sister Wives Kody Brown's refusal to accept his faults will destroy all of his relationships. Robyn and her kids may be next to leave. Sister Wives star Cody Brown has been refusing to accept his faults, doubling down on them in some cases, and I'm convinced his insistence that he isn't in the wrong will destroy his relationships, even with Robyn Brown and their children. Throughout Sister Wives Season 19, Cody has proven that there are some major issues in his relationships with his family, despite his insistence that he's capable of handling the trouble. Though Cody has been through a lot in the last few years with his ex-wives Christine Brown, Janelle Brown, and Meri Brown leaving, his kids haven't been his priority. Throughout the current season of the series, Cody has been doing more to make it clear that he's not the problem some believe he is. Instead, Cody's been doing his best to make it clear that he's not in the wrong, much like how Robyn has behaved throughout her time in the public eye. Cody's issues have less to do with the way his ex-wives have treated him and more to do with the way his kids have. However, as he's starting to understand his decisions as a parent have caused major, noticeable disruptions in his relationships with his kids. Cody's confidence in himself is overwhelming. He always believes he's in the right. While Cody's ability to move through the world without any consequences is typically something Sister Wives viewers are aware of, it's never something I enjoy seeing on the show. Cody's poor behavior rarely has a genuine consequence he's experiencing, even if the consequences of his actions are happening around him. Because of Cody's extreme self-confidence, he rarely believes he's the one in the wrong and doesn't find himself dealing with the issues he creates, as he stands strong in his decisions no matter the outcome. Cody's overconfidence is a byproduct of many things, including others' refusal to hold him accountable. Cody's relationships with his kids has been damaged. He doesn't care that they don't want anything to do with him. Throughout the run of Sister Wives, it's been clear that the major issues between Cody and the rest of his family would result in drama between him and his 18 children. Cody's kids have very different relationships from child to child, but it's clear that he's treated many of them the same way through the years. Cody's kids who were in his life before his marriage to Robyn remember him as a certain type of father, while the kids who were born after his marriage to Robyn have experienced a somewhat different version of Cody over the years that followed. Cody's ability to shift his personality into someone who cares for his kids and parents them in the later years of his life has been fascinating, as he's made it clear that he doesn't care about the fact that he didn't step up to the plate for his older kids. Cody's relationships with his older kids has been damaged for more than one reason, but the hurt he's caused because of his differing parental styles is a big part of the issue. Without understanding he's done so, Cody's outwardly made it seem like he cares less about his older kids. Cody's inability to accept fault hurt his marriages. He refused to see his own issues. While Cody's had issues with his children throughout the years, the core issues he's faced in his adult life have more to do with his marriages than his kids. Cody's marriages have been a hot-button issue for years, especially in the culmination of his relationships with Christine, Janelle, and Meri. After Christine chose to leave Cody during Sister Wives Season 17, taking their youngest daughter Truly Brown to Utah and moving away from the family, it was clear that she was taking a stand against Cody. Doing what was best for her and her daughter included being away from him. The distance was a tough pill for Cody to swallow, but even more difficult was that he couldn't do anything to save things. Cody didn't want Christine specifically, but instead was looking for control over her, and eventually Janelle and Meri, to keep his dream of a plural family alive. Cody's behavior toward his exes has been difficult, but his inability to accept that he made mistakes in all of his marriages has been Cody's downfall. Cody's refusal to have any accountability or fault in his marriage's ending has made it impossible for his exes to take him seriously. Cody's refusal to take accountability will ruin his relationships. He won't take any responsibility. The problem with Cody's relationships at their core is that he's refusing to take accountability for his actions in any way, making it impossible for anyone he's dealing with to feel bad for him. Cody's behavior has been difficult for everyone, but especially for those he's hurt. While he's been trying to move through the world without fault, Cody's been creating a mess for himself and his family because he refuses to take any responsibility or apologize for his actions. I'm concerned that if Cody can't learn to take accountability, the Sister Wives star will destroy every relationship he has. Sister Wives Janelle Brown attempts to remake my life after announcing detox and spending Christmas heartbroken. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown shared a new detox plan for 2025 after spending Christmas heartbroken, and she'll be attempting to remake her life throughout the year. Janelle, who has been coping with the grief of losing her son Garrison Brown throughout the last year, has been making some big changes as she moved into the new year. While Janelle may not have been planning to revamp her life after over 30 years of marriage, her split from Cody Brown and the passing of one of her 6 children have pushed her to be a better version of herself. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown is doing her best to remake my life with her 2025 detox and offered some insight into how it's going so far. In a since-expired Instagram story, Janelle revealed that she's doing her best to remake my life with her 2025 detox and offered some insight into how it's going so far. I've decided to change my morning routine, Janelle shared, offering a story about keeping her motivation and dedication to her physical health a priority when she faced whether to exercise or stay home. Explaining that her morning routine has been difficult. In recent years, Janelle revealed that while she's known for a long time that didn't serve me, that it's been hard to break out of bad habits. Janelle shared that story about her health as an example of how she's trying to change her mindset this year. She texted her trainer to let him know she was running late. Her trainer responded with confusion, thinking Janelle was out of town, so he rebooked her time slot. Instead of getting on with her day, she still decided to go to the gym and work out. So today the mantra is choose the hard thing, choose the thing that keeps me moving forward, choose the thing that keeps me being a better version of myself, she finished. As part of trying to restructure, remake my life in the way that I want it with detoxing and all those things, making room for the new, I've decided to change my morning routine. I have become a default person who grabs my phone, gets on my social media, whatever, answers emails, before I even get out of bed. I've known for a long time that didn't serve me. But I couldn't just get out of the habit, so I've started a morning routine. I personally looked at a few. I'm doing the morning miracle morning, sorry, don't even know what it's called yet, but it's awesome. So I was all hyped up. I was in a good headspace this morning, and I went to go to the gym, and I was texting with my trainer because I was coming a little bit late. And he's like, "Oh, I thought you said you were traveling, so I had scheduled somebody in your slot." So now I have a choice. Do I go to the gym and still do my workout, or do I say, "I'm good, I'm going to just go back in and get some breakfast and start working and start my day"? I was in the car, and I was like, "Janelle, you're in the car, just go get a workout in." So today the mantra is, choose the hard thing, choose the thing that keeps me moving forward, choose the thing that keeps me being a better version of myself. Hopefully, you've had some experiences like that, and you chose the harder thing and didn't choose the path of least resistance. What Janelle Brown remaking her life means after leaving Cody. She wants to start fresh. Although Janelle has been doing her best to detox her life throughout the first weeks of 2025, she's been open about the fact that her life after divorcing Cody is incredibly different as it is. Throughout Sister Wives Season 19, Janelle has been open about the fact that she's been doing what she can to change her life and live the future she wants, but after experiencing something so earth-shattering after losing her son, Janelle's even more dedicated to living her life to the fullest. Janelle sharing that being dedicated can be difficult was a great insight into her detox. While Janelle may be struggling with her decision-making throughout her detox, she's been open about the fact that she's happy to be moving in a new direction. Her Instagram story revealing that she chose to go and work out on her own even when her trainer canceled her initial appointment was eye-opening, as it was great to see Janelle moving in a new direction on her own. Even without the motivation of potentially letting someone down or losing money, whatever it may be for skipping a workout, Janelle was dedicated to herself. After her marriage, that's exactly what she needs. What Janelle's journey after heartbreak means for her future. Janelle's been dealing with a lot. Throughout the time Janelle's spent on screen and off after the loss of her son, it's been clear that she's struggling to connect in some ways. While she's been more open than ever, Janelle's also been grieving a loss so large without the support she had prior to her split from Cody. Throughout Janelle's adult life, she's had a large support system in the Brown family, as well as her own family of origin. Now, the mother of 6 has been dealing with something huge largely on her own, though she has her kids to lean on and grieve with. Janelle's ability to move forward is by and large a product of the way she's able to grieve Garrison and move on with her life. While her decision to leave Cody and the rest of the Brown family behind was a major step in the right direction for Janelle, it's likely something she's still grappling with, too. Janelle has made it clear that though she wants to move ahead with her detox, she's still honoring the part of her life that came before as well. Our take on Janelle's sister wives' journey. She's had a rough road. While things for Janelle haven't always been easy, she's been moving toward a life of independence and self-serving for quite some time. Marrying Cody in the early 1990s, Janelle was the second wife of the Brown family and found herself lost in moments because of the large, loud, chaotic brood Cody went on to build around her. A mother of 6, Janelle, Christine Brown, and Meri Brown all had different relationships when it came to their time with Cody. While things were tough, Janelle wasn't one to quit or complain, so she put absolutely everything she had into her marriage. Janelle's ability to work through problems was well proven, so she became the financial administrator of the family over the years. As her family with Cody grew alongside Christine's, the pair formed more of a bond than either had with Meri. This may have created issues in the long run, but made it clear that they were eventually going to share a genuine bond. While their relationship may have gone through some interesting phases of competition or disdain, Janelle and Christine ultimately were able to support one another through the difficult times, and celebrate with each other in the happy moments. Janelle and Christine aside, Janelle and Cody's marriage wasn't a difficult one throughout its early years. While her time wasn't always spent with her husband, the Sister Wives star found herself satisfied with the arrangement until later in their marriage. When Cody got disrespectful about his schedule with his wives or his ability to be empathetic toward his kids, Janelle began to see the cracks in their relationship. Despite repeated requests for him to open up or be present, Janelle ultimately couldn't stand for the disrespect Cody was showing her or their children. Her decision to leave wasn't totally surprising. Our take on Janelle Brown attempting to remake her life. Janelle seems ready to commit to a new lifestyle. Although Janelle's time on Sister Wives may be showing off a slightly different version of her than what viewers are seeing on social media, she's doing a great job at making sure her followers know she's serious about her detox. Janelle's dedication to herself and changing her life has been incredible to see, and her ability to share inspirational messages while still feeling relatable is a gift. The Sister Wives star has been able to be open and vulnerable on screen, and it's paying off in her day-to-day life with her 2025 detox inspiring others to follow along. Sister Wives Janelle Brown reveals family turned back on her. As of 2024, Janelle Brown is laser-focused on her children and grandchildren. Garrison Brown's tragic death in March made her reevaluate her priorities. Now, she wants to experience as much family time as possible. However, Janelle's extended family still has mixed feelings about her. This season, she even admitted on-screen that several turned their back on her. See what she had to say. Janelle Brown's family didn't support her decision to marry Cody. Janelle Brown wasn't born into polygamy like some of her former sister wives. Instead, the TLC star was raised in the mainstream LDS church where polygamy is strictly forbidden. In a nutshell, many of her friends and family members weren't pleased when she decided to join the AUB and marry into a polygamous family. Like several polygamist weddings, the TLC star shared that her wedding with Cody was a very scaled-down affair. Sadly, many of her family members opted not to attend. "I actually didn't have a wedding dress," Janelle admitted during a recent Sister Wives episode. "When Cody and I got married, my family was very upset with my decision to join the faith, so most of my family was not talking to me or associating with me. Janelle's mother Cheryl had just joined the AUB herself, so she approved. In fact, she married Cody's father Win, essentially making Janelle and Cody step-siblings when they married. My mom was at the wedding because she came to save me from the polygamist and ended up marrying Cody's dad 3 months before we got married. So my mom was obviously okay with it, but the rest of my family was really not okay with it. So they didn't come, she continued. The reality star isn't opposed to remarrying someday. Janelle Brown isn't actively looking for love, but she isn't totally against the idea of remarrying. But as Christine Brown plans her elaborate wedding on screen, Janelle confessed she'd personally prefer a more casual event. If I get married again, I'm probably not going to have a dress. I'm not going to do the big white dress. I mean, I'm probably honestly going to just get married on a mountain in my jeans somewhere, she shared in the episode. And just like Christine, Janelle will probably leave Cody and Robyn off her guest list. Were you surprised to learn Janelle's family didn't support her after she joined the AUB? Do you think she will eventually remarry again someday? Leave your own opinions in the comments below. Newest little love, sister wives Cody and Janelle Brown welcome new family member amid tensions over Coyote Pass. Cody and Janelle Brown from Sister Wives welcomed a new member of their family after their daughter, Madison Brush, gave birth to a baby girl. Janelle became Cody's second wife in 1993, with the hopes of raising a big, happy family alongside his first wife, Meri Brown. Christine Brown later joined the family. However, things changed significantly after Cody married his fourth wife, Robyn Brown. He began neglecting his first 3 wives, leading them to end their relationships with him. However, Janelle and Meri are still struggling to receive a fair share of their investment in Coyote Pass from Cody. Amidst their ongoing dispute over property at Coyote Pass in Flagstaff, Arizona, Cody and Janelle have recently become grandparents again. Madison, their 29-year-old daughter, and her husband, Caleb Brush, welcomed their 4th child on March 14, 2025. Madison gave birth to a daughter and lovingly named her Amelia Estelle Brush. She posted a heartwarming picture of her newborn wearing a pink onesie, accompanied by the caption, "Our sweet girl took her time, keeping us all in suspense, but when she decided it was time, she didn't waste a second." Madison concluded her lovely baby announcement by expressing that the family is completely smitten with their newest little love. What Janelle and Cody's welcoming new member means for their future. Cody may reconsider his duties as a grandfather. Cody doesn't have a strong relationship with most of his adult children, particularly Paydawn and Gabriel Brown. He is not actively trying to bridge the communication gap with his children in order to reconnect with them. Michael T. Brown, Cody and Christine's daughter, is saddened that her father hasn't been as present for his children with Christine, Janelle, and Meri as he is for Robyn's 5 children. There is hope that the arrival of a new baby might help bring Cody closer to the rest of his Brown family. Cody and Madison have a strained relationship. He hasn't been consistent in building a bond with her children and has limited contact with them. However, the arrival of his new granddaughter may improve the situation. It's possible that Cody will reassess his role and responsibilities as a grandfather and make a genuine effort to be more involved in Madison and her children's lives. Although he hasn't yet responded to Madison's baby announcement on Instagram, it's hoped that he will at least send a gift or even visit North Carolina to see his daughter and granddaughter. Our take on Cody becoming a grandfather again. Cody has a fresh opportunity to rebuild his family connections. Cody had always dreamed of having a big family, which is why he originally planned to have 4 wives. However, his plans were derailed when he fell deeply in love with Robyn, causing tension and alienation among his other family members. Now that David Woolley, Christine's husband, has become a father figure in the family, Cody may need to make more effort to maintain his relationships with his children. The birth of Madison's 4th child presents Cody with a chance to move past previous conflicts and start anew with his Sister Wives cast members. Sister Wives Janelle Brown shares grief advice amid son's tragic death. Sister Wives star, Janelle Brown has been through a lot during the past several years. Undoubtedly, COVID-19 added stress to her kids and Cody Brown's relationships. Additionally, it changed Janelle and Cody's marriage, which eventually led to her leaving. But they experienced an earth-shattering experience when their son, Garrison Brown, took his life in March. Although it rattled the foundation of the family, Janelle lovingly shares grief advice with fans amid her tragic loss of Garrison. Christine and Janelle Brown discuss life after Cody. Recently, Sister Wives stars, Christine Brown-Woolley and Janelle Brown have been on the road promoting season 19. During their media tour, they have blasted Cody Brown multiple times for his lack of attention for